As we have seen in last tutorial that why databases is good choice for our startup. Let's look at the installation process. As an SQL developer or any data engineer profile, you will not have any questions about environment setup. So we'll try to cover it quickly. For setting up the environment, we'll have to install two pieces of software. First is Oracle Database and second is SQL Developer. Let's see how we can find and install Oracle Database first. In your internet browser, simply type Oracle Database Download. The top link will redirect you to the official download page of Oracle. In that page, you will directly find the zip files organized as per operating systems. Choose appropriate one as per your OS. I will choose Microsoft Windows 64-bit. Once you will click on it, download will start. I've already downloaded and extracted this in my PC. Here we can see the setup file. By simply double-clicking on it, installation will start. First window is of update notification, so uncheck this and skip that. Then proceed with default setting. Click next. Here I want to install setup in my C drive. You can choose any. Now here the global database name and admin password. These fields are most important fields. I suggest you should note it down somewhere. We will need this information in next section. Just click next and finish. You're done with the first piece, which is database installation. For downloading SQL Developer, again go to Google, search SQL Developer download. You will be redirected to official Oracle download page. As per your operating system, download the file. I've already downloaded SQL Developer as well. We'll quickly show you what we get after extracting this file. So here you will get complete SQL Developer which can be run by clicking on it, this icon. Before that, one more thing we need to do is create new user. For this, type Windows+R to open run prompt and type CMD to open command prompt. In that, type SQL+. Now you need to log in with username as system. When asked for the password, you need to enter the admin password you have entered while installing the database. Once you logged in, type this command. Create user SQL_user identified by SQL. Hit enter. Don't forget to give semicolon at the end. Now type second command. Grant all privileges to SQL_user. By these two commands, we have created a new user in Oracle database, which we will be using throughout this course. Now we can open SQL Developer. Click on this little green plus button and choose new DB connection. For connection, type SQL_user_con. User will be the user we have just created, which is SQL_user, and password will be SQL. Now hit test and most of you will get success message. But if not, just change the listener from XC to ORCL1. Now this is the global database name that we have entered while setting up the database. You will get success message and click on run. Congratulations, you are all ready to perform database operations now. You will see nice workspace where we'll run our SQL queries. However, question is why we have created new user. Reason being, if we use system user, it already has many inbuilt tables and it would be really time consuming to search our newly created tables. Also, as an admin user, there are chances that we can update system table by mistake, as this user has all admin accesses. So just to get that fresh connection, we have created a new user. Now you're all set to code. From next tutorial, we'll start looking